Hey everybody, it's Tom from Target Prime Rib. How are my fellow riblets doing today? Uh, so I am here and I'm just waiting on some members to come and join me. How is everybody doing today? I just saw Dr. Kiltz, as always, so I'm guessing some people will be coming here from there. I know at least one person will be, or two people. Uh, Still waking up myself. So I did a lot yesterday. You're going to see a video on it later on tonight. Sandy, I knew that you would be here. Sorry about that. My sugars are just a little high this morning. I took some medication, though, so it'll start going down again. But I don't know what it is. Lately, I've been eating at night, and I don't know why. Um, I haven't done that in a long time, and I've been doing it for the past 3 days. So I'm not sure what that is, Sandy, but got 4 people here, which is cool. It's always cool. Juliet, I knew you were going to be coming because you said something on kilts, so thank you for that. Thank you, Sandy. This video is actually going to be kind of cool. I actually did a new process, so well, that's good, Julie. This is pretty good. So, okay, so let's play who will be next. So, Sandy and Juliet, who do you think will be the next person here? Do you think it's going to be Tanya? Do you think it's going to be Aaron? Do you think it'll be Rick? Do you think it'll be somebody totally different that we didn't think of? I'm thinking the same thing, Sandy. I'm thinking Tanya. She seems to have a better record. Okay. We'll see who wins the contest of no prize. The contest of champions, right? See, no one guessed it. It was Josephine was the next person. Hello, Josephine. How you doing? I was 30 when I was diagnosed with diabetes. I mean, I don't know if it's technically genetic or not, but like I think what's genetic is just basically how your body handles it, if that makes any sense. So if you have the same diet, then you're more likely to get it. But my grandfather was diabetic, and I think a few of my aunts and probably my uncles were diabetic as well. My father is one of 9 children, so I don't really know on my mom's side because my mom was adopted. So we don't really know too much about her actual biological history. But she never was diabetic, so. Um, I probably had pre-diabetes first, but no, when I got diagnosed, I was full blown. Okay, I mean that's a good reason. Is like as you know, I actually I don't know if I became carnivore. I can't became carnivore because of my legs. I mean my feet, my toes, to be more precise. You know, just ignore that. Uh, I Yeah, it's a horrible thing, like when I lost my last it's not even just losing the toes, it's the going through the whole healing process and doing all this and having and being restricted on moving and not being able to walk and not be able to do things and not be able to like you can't even take a shower because you're all bandaged up and you can't get that wet. You know, that that in itself is enough to be like, well, we need to change things, you know? Yep, I agree with you, Josephine. Like to me, eating meat just makes sense. You know, like I've mentioned before, like from Sarah Hallberg, you know, fats lower insulin and diabetes, and carbs raise it. Well, you get your saturated fats from meats. So meats are you know, is your medicine basically. And I think we all did that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if I have a piece of chocolate, I'm still in like a bliss. But the thing is I can enjoy that bite, that one bite for and let it last. I don't have to like go to I don't have to keep on eating in order to get to the next bite. But I just stay away from all this stuff. Now I know there are times when like I'm at families, I just wait until I see family, basically when I'm at like Easter, and I just limit myself at that day. Um, I don't really. The only supplement I take technically is this guy here, the cod liver oil. And then I take some Lugol's iodine, which I think Papa Carnivore actually takes. So don't quote me on that. There are some. I thought there were some supplements that he did take. I thought he took vitamin D3 and K2, but if I'm wrong, I apologize. And then right now, because of having the flu I had, I'm taking these two guys, the elderberry, if you can see it or not, and the oregano oil. And this was actually recommended from Laura Russell. It's actually from her line. She said it would help me with my cold and my coughing, and I still have a bad cough, but it's not nearly as bad as it was a couple weeks ago. I am finding out though, and I think this is why my sugars are going higher, not just because I'm eating at night, because I'm not eating anything bad at night. So, um, like I'm not like eating like a gorgeous stuff, you know what I'm saying? But but I had for the past few days I've been having cheese. And I think the cheese is what's causing the spikes right now. No problem, Juliet. Okay. You met a girl when you were 14 that she had no legs or no arms. Oh, God. I'm sorry to hear that. Mm. Yeah, it's that that is my biggest fear. Hello, Lewis. I saw you briefly in here before the thing scrolled. You know, that's. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Even now, am I as concerned about it? No, I know I'm on the right path, but there's always going to be a fear in the back of my head that that what I'm believing in is not always going to render. But I'm always going to believe in carnivore. It's helped me in too many ways not to. Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. I agree with you. I get so many people that tell me that you have to have carbs in order to work out and everything. I tell them I never, of course, I'm not a weightlifter or anything like that. Yeah, that would be it's a lot of cats. I wouldn't be able to handle it. I don't know if I'd be able to handle any cats right now, but Lewis, I have to give you props on that one. Um, are you going to be at the Steak Escape today? I'm actually, yeah, that's a lot of money. We need to think about it. Does that shock you that um, kittens would be running the house? Yeah. That's okay, Juliet. Ask all the questions. I mean, I can't guarantee I can always answer them, but oh, okay. I start I mean, the person that planted the seed, and Lewis knows this already, is Sarah Hallberg. Watched one video of hers, and she got the seed planted on why carnivore, like pretty much of fats and stuff like that. So having that logic in my head helped the thing grow. Um, but I would say my biggest influencers in the beginning that are carnivore would probably be Bella, and Dr. Barry would probably be my biggest influencers. And then down the line, then it became Carrie, and then eventually Dante and Freedom of Freedom. And everybody pretty much has a certain influence to me, but I would have to say Dr. Barry was really the closest one. Um, I watched other people too. I watched Lily Kane. I think she has a certain energy. Um, and then of course, hey Rick, how you doing? Quack quack. And then and I watched Bob. Butter makes my pants fall off, which he's not around anymore. I think he might be on Facebook, but that's about it. But you know, and I mean, Dr. Barry was, yeah, I agree, Lewis. Dr. Barry just has a certain charm to him that my mom used to like. As I've said before, like when I wanted her to be able to get like just sit up or get up, I would put on a Dr. Barry video, whether live or, I mean, she loved the lives, obviously, but no matter what, she would, she would actually, sit up and get up whenever she heard Dr. Barry's voice. So I think she had a little bit of a crush on him, just maybe a little, but, and and of course she also liked Bella because of Bella's piano playing. Because I don't know if you guys remember or not, but when Bella first did her videos, she played the piano all the time at the end of every video, and I guess the music relaxed her. Hey, Lori. I can't really say Rick. I'm sorry, Rick. You didn't really influence me because I really didn't start watching you until like way into the mid of it. But if I knew more about you, you definitely would have influenced me. I mean, I think most of them have influenced me in some way or another. But Barry was probably close to the first of being carnivore. And I also watched Keto Connect. If you guys remember him, and Thomas DeLauer. My mom used to like him too. And then there was some kid, I can't think of his name, but that we used to watch that actually was pretty good. He was really young, like he was like 18 or something like that, and he reversed his, he lowered his cancer and all that stuff with keto. At that time, I don't think carnivore was really, it was a thing, but it wasn't really like a. Then you know what, Laurie? You should aim to get a bicycle. Every time I want to get a bike too, but every single time I ride a bike, my foot falls off because it doesn't stay on the pedal because I don't have like I guess I don't have the grip well enough, and the shoe flies off. So it's kind of like, I think I had to strap my foot in. Yes, I think that Rick should sell his picnic shirts on eBay. That sounds good. What? Yes, hardtack chicken sounds really good right now. I didn't really. This sounds sad, but I didn't really know of Dr. Chafee until later on. I think I saw him on an interview with Dr. Barry, and I think that's what introduced me to Dr. Chafee. Oh, that's cool. The Peloton. Yeah, I don't have anything like that. I'd like to get something like that. You know, something. Try to figure out how to fit it in the room here. So okay, so let's make this a little bit more interesting. Um, if anybody wants to. No requirements. I'm just putting it out there, as always, because we can. All right. So if anybody would like to come on for a few minutes, just say hello. Um, we can do so. SN from Denmark. Hello, SN. I appreciate you coming on. Our favorite guy. Before I do, I want to do this. Let me see if we have it. Hey, Lewis.
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yes. At least I can.
I've never seen this before. This streaming service.
Yeah. You know who recommended it was Dustin from
Is it
Keto.
free?
It's for this version it's
Or
free.
is it more free? This is Jasper.
Hey, hey
Oh,
Jasper.
he's killing me.
You just got your 15 seconds of fame.
That's it.
Yeah.
YouTube famous. I'm feeding the cats right now.
Yeah, I see that.
Their poison food.
That's
You
pretty
know,
cool.
processed food. What's going on?
Not much, same old, basically. So let me get back to my comments over here. So I
Yeah,
don't miss
watch the
anything.
comments while I
Yeah. Well, I had it on the music thing because I found out the new music is why I was able to do the doorbell showing that
That's
you
cool.
came.
I like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not, you have like just different riffs and stuff like that, but
Right.
it's not like actual music like Mitch has, but
Well, yeah, he has a mixer
yeah.
and it's nice when you have those physical buttons because you could just push a little button instead of like looking on the computer and stuff like that.
Right.
Hold
Because
on.
you might have to go off the screen in order
Correct.
you to
Hold
do
on one
that.
second. I forgot something.
Oh, no problem.
Are you on my ear? Can you still hear me? Are you on my headphones? I think you
I
are,
can
right?
hear you. Yes.
Yeah, cool. Very,
I
very
obviously don't.
nice.
I saw that you left the room, and the
I did
cats are
walk away. The cats are probably
yeah,
taking over.
at
Yeah.
least the one cat is, like, looking like, "Where is he?"
Yeah, it's Jasper. He's
Yeah.
very food motivated. Very.
Oh, it's not because he missed you? No?
No. No, no, no. I work for him. I work for him.
That's isn't that always the way?
Yeah.
Like, "Serve me."
So when I first joined, you had said, "Oh, that's my biggest fear." I missed what your biggest fear was. What was it?
My biggest fear is to lose more limbs,
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. For
Yeah.
sure. My biggest fear is to end up in the hospital for whatever and
Right.
having to deal with it's so funny, like, I tell my wife all the time, I'm like, if I end up in the hospital, they said the first thing you tell them is just don't put glucose in the IV bag because they put freaking sugar in the
Yeah.
IV bag,
Yeah.
you know? And then it'll be like, "Oh, your blood sugar is really high, we have to give you insulin." And I'm like,
Well, I wonder why, you know?
"Right, I know, you're pumping it into me." And I don't respond well to I don't even know if that's true anymore, but I haven't had so much glucose in such a long time. I know for a fact that my body is going to, you know, respond a certain way. My
Right.
cat Stubby is diabetic. This is his insulin that I give.
Oh, God. God bless him.
So he's on the floor right now, so I'm just gonna mix up his vial.
Yeah. I mean, isn't that sad how it's now animals are
Uh-huh.
diabetic?
And you know what's so frustrating about his diabetes? Because I actually give him chicken. This is a rotisserie chicken that I shredded up. I give him a lot of protein, and then I give him special food that's made for diabetic management, which I don't even know what that means. Um, Probably has carbs in it so that we can give him insulin.
Yeah, you
But
probably would have
um,
to do a deep dive into the ingredients and stuff just to
but
see.
um, I asked the doctor. I was like, "Is he type 1 diabetic or type 2?
And the doctor
What kind
didn't
of
know.
diabetic is he? Is his pancreas still making insulin? Because then I'll put him on a meat diet. He loves chicken and beef, and I
Right.
give him venison. He loves that stuff. I can't find the vet can't find a test, but like we have for people, like we would do a C-peptide or a fasting insulin or something. They have no equivalent or at least my vet says he can't find an equivalent test for that. All right, you ready? I'm gonna take you to see Stubby's me giving him his insulin.
No.
You ready? Here we go. Come on, guys.
Ding.
Come on,
No
Stub.
another educational.
I feel like I'm flying with this camera. I'm on
You
the
are
iPad.
flying with this camera.
I'm on the
Now we
iPad
know
right
how
now.
they do it.
Wait, let's see.
Rick's asking, a cat can get diabetes? Yeah, unfortunately, Rick, a cat can get diabetes.
Not your cats, Rick. Your cats are good. Come on, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah,
So he goes to
Milton's
eat,
fed to good foods. So yeah, medicines for anybody can be expensive, Rick.
and yeah, his insulin is um like $120 every 2 months. So $60 a month.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. This is freaking. I can't.
uh,
Hi.
Yeah.
Current instantly. Yeah, so his insulin is really expensive, and then we when you ran out of insulin, remember they were telling us about the Walmart insulin?
Yeah.
And all mammals are the same. Like insulin for
Is insulin, yeah.
mammals are the same. So
Right.
I was started to research, can I give this cat Walmart insulin? I'd rather pay $25 than pay you
Right.
know $120 every 2 months.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm
I don't
lucky
know.
with my insurance. I pay maybe like $10 for
Yeah.
insulin.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
if even that, I mean, that's probably the most I pay, you know. But
Yeah.
I mean, I like to get rid of that bill too, you know, like just get rid of the insulin altogether.
Oh,
But
yeah, of course.
I
Listen,
will
the
I
whole
will
goal is to be on no medication.
right.
The whole goal is to be on no medication.
Yeah, the only
And
medication I want is a great big juicy steak. That's the only
yeah, that's it.
that's the only medication that I want, you
So
know.
I was I always look at the circulars to see what's on sale.
Mhm.
And let me see in the chat. What's a good price for porterhouse or T-bones per pound? What would you say is a sale price? Now, keep in mind, I live in New York City, so I'm fancy. I have to pay higher prices. What is a sale price for that
Mm, I don't know.
per
Can you see
pound?
the chats too, Lois?
I can, yes, I can.
Oh,
I
okay.
like this. I like this website. It's nice.
Yeah. I thanked Dustin a few times already
So
on
the only
suggestions.
thing that is as fancy as New York City is Miami. So our prices are the same, Rick, 6.99 a pound. So I'm gonna head over to the Stop and Shop, and I'm going to. Oh yeah, and my cats, they're on the counter. It's their house. I just live here, so don't
Cats
no
are cats.
judge, no judgment.
No.
Hashtag no judgment.
Cats
Um,
like to jump onto counters, so
oh, that's it. That's it.
that's isn't that why
So
the counters are made so cats can jump onto them?
yeah, so the cat has someplace to jump. You're right.
Right.
But yeah, so I'm going to head over to Stop and Shop and see what they got as far as I like the porterhouse better because the fillet part on that steak is a little bit larger on that end of the cow, and it's the same price, so I'd rather
Right.
um get the porterhouse.
Yeah. 9.99 where Sandy's at.
Wow. Yeah, I think the sale is for 4 days only for the holiday weekend because we do have
Okay.
the unofficial start of the summer this weekend, right? Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
And and so the sale's only Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I think after that the price goes up to 10.99 a pound.
Mm.
But I'll stock up before that. That's fine.
Yeah, I actually don't go food shopping until the 2nd of June because
Is that when you get
right
your
now I'm still
check?
getting EBT, the food stamps.
So you have to
So
wait till they refill your account?
yeah, that's when I refill my food, refill my refrigerator and everything. But
Okay.
as you know, I don't get weighted food with the deliveries because they
Right, you
charge.
told me that. Yeah, and then does that mean that they uses more of your EPT, right? Money, right?
Well, yeah, it costs more money, so yeah, it's
Yeah.
using more of that. So I mean, I
Yeah.
also do out of pocket too. And lucky for me, even though I had a little bit of a hard time mentally with it,
Mhm.
I the the manager at this particular quick check is actually asking me to work for her.
Yeah, I
Um,
want you to do that.
and I am. I just, it
I
is.
think it's a good you could
There,
walk there
you ever
across
have
the
it where like
across
there's
the
just things
parking
you
lot.
couldn't wrap your head around,
I know,
and
I know, I
you
know.
know,
I know.
um, but I'm fine with it. Like it's like I look at the dollar bills, and that's what motivates me.
Yeah.
And as long as I don't really have to see too much of
And
her,
will she work with you as it's a woman, right?
yeah.
Will she
Um,
work with you as far as the number I know you can only work certain number of hours per week to keep your benefits.
I can only well my max is 20
Right.
hours,
So
but
and she'll let you work
I just
she'll
say
let you work with that?
16 to be on the safe side.
Yeah, right. So and she'll let you that's okay with her? They're okay with that? Sometimes they
Yeah.
want you to
I mean, technically,
have
it's 2 days a week, so it's 2 full days, so, um,
yeah, that's good.
yeah. I mean, she's pretty desperate. She's lost, like, 5 people. People quit on her all the are
Mhm.
quitting on her all the time. I mean, she's probably not the best from what I hear, she's not the best person to work for,
Yeah,
but,
well,
she just has that personality that no one likes to work for, but,
and
Um,
you're so close that you could really
oh,
go
oh
in
god,
whenever,
yeah, I
and you
just went
probably
right
could work
over.
a full time
Yeah. I mean,
because you're
being
so
nights, I
close.
sort of need a little bit more than just a few hours because I will have to at least get some sleep, and it does affect,
Yeah,
um,
sure.
you
Your blood
know.
sugar.
So it would be nice if I was given more, like this time she gave me a couple days. Like I'm working tomorrow and I'm working on Sunday. So I will have enough time to kind of like prepare my body to do. Um,
Okay.
but the last time I was given like 4 hours. Like, can you come in at 10 o'clock? And it was like 6 o'clock when she
Oh, you
asked.
mean 4-hour notice.
4 hour
Got it,
notice.
got it, got it,
Yeah.
got it. Like, I had like, a you have to I know, I'm the same way. I have to, like,
Yeah.
mentally prepare
Yeah.
myself
I mean, if it
and
was like
physically
if it was
prepare
like at two
myself.
o'clock in the afternoon, I was already awake and I'm going to be awake. That I can probably do.
Right,
But to work a midnight shift and know that I'm going to be working throughout the night
right.
and
I
stuff
just
like
have
that.
been up all day. I haven't been resting. I'm not
Right.
ready
I didn't.
to.
I didn't prepare my body for it. But there's some things you just have to accept that you'll never really know the answer, and why dwell on the answer to something, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, with carnivore, you have to move on, and it's my health is more important than anything. And plus
Oh,
two,
absolutely.
I just when I look at it, I don't look at working for her. I just look at it as, okay, what am I getting out of this? Well, I'm getting the ability to go to guarantee that I can go to Boston. I'm getting the
Right, that's
ability to
true.
guarantee I can save up for a car and get a better job down the road. You know.
I, um, I messaged Alia when they after they got back from Meatstock. I was like, "All right, Alia, what are we doing for hotels for Boston?
Okay.
Like, where are they staying?" I said, "You must be staying at the Westin where the event is being held." And she's like, "No, I'm not staying there. It's too expensive." She goes, "I'm staying at a hotel by the airport for one night, and then I'm moving to the Marriott, which is down the road from the Westin. Like, it's walking distance from the Westin." Um, so I couldn't believe it. I would have thought that they would all be in the main hotel where they're having the event, but they're not. So I thought that was pretty funny. Um, and then she's gonna drive back with us because she's gonna go to New York, to Manhattan to visit her brother.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's gonna take
So
the train. I said, "Why? We're driving. Just come with us. Save your money."
so Josephine's asking me if I do this every night, what happens if you meet a lovely lady? LOL. It's morning
Oh
there.
boy. Oh boy.
Um, well, this is around from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. I don't know if there's really too many lovely ladies that are really out. No offense. I could be wrong.
Yeah, yeah, all you have to do is you have to just watch to see if there's anyone, buying, meat sticks or pre-cooked hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, yeah. You don't see too many of
Those are
them.
your carnivores.
I actually had one lady the other day. She was saying about how she wasn't eating bread, and I'm like, oh,
Oh,
so I'm thinking like, okay, maybe she's somebody that's. And no,
no.
no, she just wasn't having bread that day. It's like
Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, currently, there's no bread in my mouth, currently.
it's like, oh, okay, like yeah, I don't eat bread. They actually get shocked when because I just willy nilly mention it.
Yeah.
They'll be like getting. I'm like, yeah, I don't touch the stuff. They're like, don't you love this? I'm like, I don't touch the stuff. No, I have no interest whatsoever in having a candy bar. Oh, lost Lewis. So Lewis will be back. He's still up there. He just kind of blacked out. Um, I don't really have issues with cream. I'm trying to pronounce your name. Sten X.
I'll be right back.
What? What'd you say? Oh, you'll be right back. Um, I am beginning to think that I might be having like where I can't have too much dairy. At the very least, um, of the heavy cheeses because I think that might be why I'm having um, a thing with my sugars. So, and he's back.
I wasn't. Am I
What
muted?
he's back with a
I wasn't. I wasn't in the browser. I was like, how when you click a link in YouTube, it opens the browser window in the YouTube app.
okay.
I wasn't like in a real browser window. I was like, I can't live like this. I need to.
Yeah, you gotta. Oh, I guess he wasn't in the browser window
I
again.
got a new cat, and I need to
Oh, I hear you.
give it
I just don't
some
see
dewormer,
you.
and I have to use I have a calculator that I have to find it.
Okay. So, do you have to go to work today or anything?
I'm guessing you guys can't hear me.
I can hear you. I just can't see you. But I don't think you can hear me. But maybe you can see me. So,
1.8. Guessing you. I guess I'm guessing I freeze when I leave the app. Is that true?
I don't know if you actually you disappear. You come
Okay,
black.
I vanish.
The
Okay.
well, the whole screen disappears. It's not just you that vanishes. The
Oh,
whole thing.
like I'm not even online.
Right. But I hear your voice. I
Oh,
hear you
okay,
talking.
good. Well, I
Yeah.
can I
I
hear
mean,
you
about
instead.
1.4 or something like that.
Yeah, 1.8.
1.8. Okay.
That's the amount of medication I gotta give this cat.
I just in case you did get lost, I put the thing back on the screen. Not that no one else can join. I'm just saying that I did
Yes,
it
everyone's
so
welcome. How
Lewis
many
could
people
come
can you have
back.
with this? How many
But
people can you have on with this platform?
I don't know. So
Hmm.
that's a pretty good question.
And how many do you have unlimited hours free, or is it
No, it's not unlimited,
it's
but
more?
it's a lot better than I'll still use StreamYard for its 5 hours a month, but basically it is trying to think of the math. I'm only limited to 2 hours per stream, which is fine. I don't, I'm not Rick. I don't need more than 2 hours. And it is, but it's 30 hours a month.
Oh, that's great. That's
So,
really
I mean,
good.
I technically can do 15 different streams in a month,
Yeah, that's really good.
you know, which if I do them like at an hour at a time or so, give or take. I mean, I probably would have to be careful a little bit, but, you know,
No, it's really good.
like right now, I mean, if I have to, I can go over to, hey, Graham, how you doing? I could go over to use YouTube, but I just would not be able to have a guest like I'm doing right now.
Right. Oh, carnivore transformer, Graham.
Yeah, yeah. Me and him
All
are on a
right.
first name basis, so
No, it's cool.
yeah, yeah. I'm seeing a lot of people here. I'm seeing a lot of people I know, but I'm also seeing a lot of people that are new. Um, I have to kind of scroll up on the thing, and for some reason, it's not letting me scroll. So, which is fine. So,
Cool.
you know, so yeah, no, I mean, today, I don't know if later on tonight there will be a video that you'll be able to see like around
Okay.
6 o'clock coming on, but it's actually of me actually rearranging the furniture in my room and resetting everything. So
Nice.
it's and I'm actually lifting up. I'm like moving the dressers. I'm doing everything all by myself. My roommate was
Uh,
like, "You're crazy to do this by yourself." I'm like,
I can do it.
"I can do it." I've always been determined like that, though. Even when I was bad, I just couldn't do it.
So you keep I guess you try to keep everything in your room And then do you keep anything in like the shared spaces of the apartment or not
I
really?
I do, but I haven't really been using it too, except for the kitchen, which
Right.
is kinda sad, but, actually, no, I'm gonna reverse that. It was sad when I lived with her and I was stuck in the room. I'm no
Right.
longer stuck in the room, it's just it's my office space, and it's a little bit
Yeah.
quieter in here, you know? So Sn S Snzana N, um, she's actually watched my lives.
Oh.
The first time
Well, thank
commenting.
you for commenting. Yeah, welcome.
Yes.
Where are
Yeah,
you from?
you're always welcome anytime you wanna come on and just, like the phrase I coined, "Chew the fat with me and somebody and anybody else." Mhm. Go right
That's
ahead,
right. You
you
saying
know?
hi.
Unless you're a troller, then no.
Oh, I would love a troll. Bring bring it.
Yeah, sure.
Bring it. So I don't even think one thing
He's
I
from
never really
Denmark.
told you guys was, oh, Denmark. Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah,
That's so cool. My I have a coworker, her name is Jenny. She's Chinese, but
okay.
she is from Denmark
Oh,
and
that's
her
cool.
parents still live there and she goes to visit at least once a year, usually during the summer, and she's not a troll. Thank you.
Yeah. That's why I'm smiling, it's like, "Thank you."
Yeah. But I don't know, I never told you this last time, Tom, but like in 2022, obviously before I lost 100 pounds and went low carb, I woke up one morning with like a terrible pain down my arm
Oh,
and in my neck, in my back, and my neck, and terrible, like it was terrible. And it turns out I have like two like messed up discs in my neck.
mm,
I had an MRI and they saw like the discs were like crushing, like the spine was like crushing the discs or whatever. And they were talking about like surgery and disc replacement and when they fuse it so that it can't bend, because if you can't bend it then you don't have pain, blah blah blah. So like I was not feeling surgery, right? Like,
of course not.
I was like 38 years old. I was like, I'm not doing this. So they gave me an injection in the at the site, like an anti-inflammatory injection. And then that was at the end of 22, December. And then March 23 is when I went low carb. And during that time, I was going to the I was doing physical therapy and I was going to the chiropractor. Um, so I had no pain. The doctor was like, the shot lasts like 3 months at the max. But 1 month came, 2 months came, 3 months came. I was good. I was okay. Stopped my physical therapy. I still go to the chiropractor. Like 2 days ago, like I started feeling something that feels like the pain. It's not down my arm, but it's like where I feel it over here, it just reminds me of it. And it kind of is like going up and giving me like a headache. I don't know. I'm a little bummed out. But I'm okay. I'm okay. I do my stretches. I have this block that I lay on the floor that like is supposed to like help open the space and
Right, oh, like that brick thing?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like a roll that you lay on.
Yeah.
Like you kind of lay on it. Um yeah, so I'm a little bummed out about that.
Yeah, no, I still have,
Yeah.
not that same pain, but I still have pain in the side of my leg, which is why it's hard for me to walk sometimes, or a lot of times.
Hmm.
I mean, I
Yeah.
think once that was dissipated, I think that I would be walking miles and miles, you know? Because that's how I used to walk a lot. Before all this happened, I would walk, like, just keep on walking, like, I'd be like, "I don't need no stinking car, I can walk anywhere," you know?
Hmm.
But Doctor Hampton was indicating, I mean, not saying, but indicating that he thinks it could be from me getting my toes amputated and everything that caused the nerve damage that caused.
Oh, that's going up.
Yeah.
Interesting. When did he do that? During SVD? Um, when did you speak to him?
Um, it was on. I think it was on HHL. Um,
Oh, okay.
I think it was either that or SBD. He's been on SBD a couple times, but
Yeah, I think he's on
I
SPD
think
once a
this one
month.
was Healing Humanity. I think he was um, on one of the Zoom calls with them.
Yeah, I think he was on Really Humanity during when I was on the cruise, so I couldn't really be
Yeah,
there.
and I think that that's when. Um, no, actually, you know what? He didn't say it at that time. He said it before you went on your cruise. It was
Oh,
like when
okay.
I first started, and I asked him the question,
Oh, okay, cool.
and that's when he suggested having turmeric. And
I know, but there's lots of oxalates in turmeric.
yeah, so I did that, but I didn't really last with the turmeric too long. It didn't really it hasn't really made me or break me, either way.
Laura, I sure hope it is stress. 'Cause that I
Yeah,
can deal with. I can't deal with freaking bones that are not good. And I'm telling you right now, I honestly believe, and I had asked my orthopedic guy, really nice guy. I had asked him, I was like, "How does this happen?" I was like 30 something years old. I'm like, "How I'm not an athlete, I'm not going doing crazy shit. Like, how does this happen?"
yeah,
And "Oh, we don't know, blah, blah, blah." I said, "Could it be from being diabetic?" And because now we know what elevated insulin levels do and elevated sugar levels do, breaking stuff down, the inflammation. It's all about inflammation. Oh, no, no, no. It's not that. It can't be that. Think it was that.
yeah.
Freaking messed up my body.
I mean, so many people, so many doctors and stuff. They just dismiss that possibility. Like they're like, "Oh well, we know
Hmm.
it's bad, but no, it can't be that. No, it can't be that." You know,
I
it's the
know.
same
All
thing
right.
with like, oh, yeah, you should be on a low carb diet, and then they tell you like all these carbs that you should still have.
I
Like,
know, but yeah, yeah, yeah. But still have, it's okay to
if
have
it's
the
a
sweet
carb, then
potato.
why am I having it? Like,
Hmm.
like,
100.
is that what yours? Mine's a little higher today, unfortunately.
Mine, yeah, I know I didn't really do that good yesterday. Um, Obviously, I'll never eat like bread or cake or sugar or devil dogs. Like I'll never eat sugar like that.
Right.
But yesterday, I was very pickish.
Well,
I was like eating. Yesterday was a rough day. Like we had a kid. These two kids get beat up really bad.
oh,
Um, in a park, not too far away from a school. And yesterday we had to have a community meeting with like all the parents, NYPD, Parks Department, Department of
right.
Education, and it was just a very high stress situation. Everyone was on a high level of
Of course.
everyone was vibrating very high because
Yeah, your
of what
cortisol is
of
like
what
going
of
out the
what
roof. Yeah.
happened. And I'm running this Zoom meeting and there's like 500 people on it, and I'm like, my boss and the NYPD and blah blah blah. So like I didn't really get to have like dinner. Um so I wasn't gonna eat. I ate lunch and then but then I just freaking picked all night. Like I had a hamburger patty, then I had a rib, then I made coffee and I had cream and then I had cheese and this is like at 10 o'clock at night. And I typically don't eat so late. I like to eat my last meal early, 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then
Mhm.
that's it. I'll drink water or whatever. So, right now my blood sugar, I mean, it's not that bad. It's 106. But
Yeah.
I like to be below 100 in the morning. That's my goal, so.
my mine's a
Yeah.
little high. Mine's a lot higher than that. It's still not in the 200 range, but
What is it today? What is your
right
number right now?
now, this second, it's 153. And I did take my insulin, and I had a piece of
Which
cheese.
insulin are you taking? Slow or fast? Slow, right?
Well, in the morning, the Slow and the Victoza.
Victoza is a GLP-1.
Yeah, no, I know that. I'm just
Yeah.
saying that that's what I took.
Yeah.
Um, so I took what the doctor recommends, basically, because they haven't told me anything new. I know, like I talked to the
Hmm.
doctor to find out about getting it cut down. But I think what's doing it too is I'm not for the past year or so, I haven't been eating any past like 5 p.m. is like the latest I'll eat, you know, and usually it's like around 3 and 4. But in the
Hmm.
past 3 days, I've been eating like more like 8:30. Not big meals, but just where it's where I think it's
Definitely,
making a
definitely
difference.
is a connection between what I eat the night before to the next morning, like blood sugar. Definitely a
Yeah,
connection.
and I think that's what it
Definitely.
is. I think it's
Yeah.
going to go down. Don't
And
I mean, once I
ideally,
go
my
outside
it would be
and
great if my
prepare.
biggest meal, like if our biggest meal would be great if it was like at lunchtime.
Yeah,
That way all day we're moving, and
right.
then we have a small meal at dinner, but I have my family. I have to have dinner with them.
Well,
It's
I mean,
not it's hard.
I had a pretty big meal. I mean,
Mhm.
basically, what I had was I actually had some of those noodles that you graciously sent me.
Aren't
Um,
those good? Let me get them.
they're
Let me
they're
try
very good.
them.
I actually like the thinner
How
ones
did you
better.
eat them? I forgot to tell you how to make them.
I just put them in the microwave for like 1 minute, heated it up a little bit, and then I added um two
My
burger
wife
patties.
loves these because she's addicted to carbs,
Yeah.
and God forbid she can't have pasta. Noodle
That's the one I
Revolution.
had last night. That's the one I had
This is the very thin one,
right.
and then this is like a ramen style, very thick one. I don't know if you can see
Yeah.
it.
I actually like the thin ones better, but I
Mhm.
do like both of them.
Yeah.
It's just the
So
other
the
one's a little bit more
ingredients,
the other
they're
one's a
not
little bit
cheap.
more of my favorite child, let's put it that way.
Yeah, ingredients are first ingredient, egg white, second
Mhm.
ingredient, water, and then contains less than 1% of sodium alginate, natural algae extract used as a thickener. Sounds delicious.
Right.
So, the entire package is less than 1 carb,
Right.
and how do I eat these? When I make bone broth, I'll throw in a half a bag of the noodles,
Oh, yeah.
and then I'll throw in like a scrambled egg and make like egg drop soup, or I'll throw in little meatballs into the
Yeah,
bone
no, I
broth with the
what I basically
noodles.
did was I just took, the burger patties and I chopped it up and put it right in,
Yep.
and then
And then
I added cold butter to it.
the an Alfredo sauce. So good, Tom. So good with these noodles.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
it make a good Alfredo sauce. But yeah,
Those
those are
now
when I was
now if
sending
I
you the
may ask,
CPMs. When I
how
was
much
sending you the
how much are
CPMs,
they, like, per
I was
pack?
looking to see what I could give you, and that was it. It was right there. I was like, "Oh,
Oh,
give me the noodles."
you gave me more than you should have, Louis.
Oh no, it's fine. I literally went through my pantry. I was like, "Oh, what can I send Tom?" Oh, the noodles, the
It was very
ghee. The
kind of
ghee is
you.
good too, right? Did you try that yet or no?
I love the beef sticks.
Yes, I threw
Like,
those in too.
and I'm kinda kicking myself in the ass because I finished them, and I was like, I could bring them with me to the trip. Yeah.
No, eat them, please.
But
I'll
no,
have
I
more
I
in the
ate I
car.
ate them and,
Did you like the taco flavored ones? They're pretty good, right? The
I like them
taco
all. Like,
flavored
the only
ones,
thing I
yeah.
was thinking with the taco flavor, because every time I have anything taco related, I always like to have sour cream. And I'm like,
Oh yeah,
that would've been really good to dip into some sour cream.
yeah, for sure.
But, unfortunately, I didn't have the sour cream, and I'm also thinking that might be another reason why, my sugar's a little bit higher because, like I said, when I had the insulin today, I always try to have something with it. Nothing heavy, just something usually a cup of coffee or something like that. But
Yeah.
I didn't feel like making coffee, so I actually just cut. I have like a big block of cheese, so I just cut up some cheese and I had that with it. And I think the cheese might be enough to kind of keep me from going down. Because I don't think I have a cold. I mean, I have a sore throat, but I
Hmm.
think the cold is just the sore throats from my flu last week dissipating still.
Yeah.
You know,
What were your sugars before you took the insulin, or was it about the same?
it was about 167, so like
And it would
between
have probably went up more, right, if you didn't take it?
it probably would have, yeah, if I didn't
Mhm.
take. I mean, we don't. I mean, I really don't know. Maybe down the road, like I don't know if you hear the buzzing.
I do.
I actually have it set to go off. It's over 150
Got it.
because the reason why I did that is because then that way it's like, okay, now I definitely need to take something, you know, and because I don't want to take it if it's
Yeah,
like
it's
120.
it's frustrating. I know it's frustrating.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
I mean, I probably have to set the alarm to not go off on me. I don't have it going off on the phone because if I'm at work, they'll be like, what's this? Just a little higher for at work, but this is on the mini one.
Oh, on the receiver.
Yeah, on the actual
Okay.
receiver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna sign off. I have to I'm technically at
Yeah, no, I'm
work,
going to
though.
be cutting out too. There, everybody, thank you for coming on,
Yeah,
Lewis.
thanks for watching today. How many people are watching? I can't even tell on this I don't even know what I'm looking
According
at.
to my thing, it says 7 people are watching.
Oh my god, 7
Um,
people.
yeah, I
Oh,
know.
here's Princess. Here's my girl.
I mean, I don't know if I can handle it.
I know, it's too many people.
No, I
It's
am
too many people.
grateful for everybody that's on here, and I hope
Mhm.
that I hope we didn't deter you from coming back on again. And
Yeah. We will see, everyone tomorrow, and I'll
yeah,
be on with Mitch on Sunday. I don't know what we're talking about.
are you going to be on with Mitch on Sunday?
I will be, yeah,
Yeah, I know Mitch said he was going to
for
email
morning
you.
coffee.
Excellent, excellent.
I think he wants to talk about, GLP-1s, and which is cool. I can talk
Yeah,
about that. I think he's very interested in that.
yeah.
So
I mean,
yeah, well, I'm looking
that'd be
forward to that.
great.
Mhm.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's definitely um, up and coming. It's about definitely. We've been
It's a big topic. It's a
yeah.
big
Well, not
topic.
even the
Everyone's
topic,
talking
just the
about
fact
it.
that you're going to be on with him. I mean, it's like
Oh,
we've been
that no,
waiting for
please,
it.
no. I
you
know.
know,
I'm gonna yell at him for having the stroke.
right? Like, how dare you?
Damn you, Mitch! You really were trying to avoid me.
Yeah, you
I
can make
know.
that joke. Yeah.
I will. No, I will. I'll talk to him.
Yeah.
All
No.
right, guys. I'll see you later.
All right.
Tom, I'll talk to you later.
All right. See
All
you
right.
then.
Have a great day, guys.
All right.
I don't even know how to leave.
I don't know either.
Oh no, wait. I can't even bring up controls. Oh, here it is. Wait, let me see.
Yeah, have you found it?
No,
Or I can end the broadcast. I just have to do my final say.
I take everything back about this website.
Okay. So okay,
I mean, I guess
everybody.
I can just close the tab, but I don't want to just. I don't
Well,
want to do
I'll
that.
just end the broadcast. That should do it.
Okay.
So okay, everybody. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hope you had a good time with me and Lewis.
Love
And
you, Rick. I love you,
this is Target
Miami.
Prime Rib. Over and
Bye,
out.
Tom.
Bye.